The game of money is rigged, but only if you don't know the rules. Dr. Golubev argues that most people play by the public rules. Work hard, save 10%, invest in a 401k, while the wealthy play by private rules. So hello, friends. Welcome to the Channel Growth Library, where we distill the world's most powerful ideas into actionable insights. Friends, wealth isn't just about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep and how efficiently that money moves. To build true wealth, you must stop thinking like a consumer and start thinking like a sovereign wealth manager. Friends, if you had two identical businesses, but one paid 40% tax and the other paid 0%, which one would be worth more in 20 years? Find the answer? Let's start. Chapter 1. The Tax Trap. Dr. Golubev identifies taxes as the single greatest destroyer of wealth over a lifetime. He explains that most people are tax-deferred, paying later, when they should be tax-exempt, never paying. Story. He uses the analogy of a farmer. Would you rather pay tax on the small bag of seeds, the contribution, or the entire harvest, the final account balance? Most people choose the harvest, which is a massive mistake. Lesson. The government is your involuntary business partner. Your goal is to legally reduce their share of your harvest. Takeaway. Focus on accounts and structures where growth and withdrawals are tax-free, not just tax-deferred. Chapter 2. The Velocity of Money. While most advisors preach buy and hold, Golubev introduces the velocity of money. This is the concept of keeping your dollars moving through multiple assets simultaneously. Static money is dying money. If your dollar is sitting in one place doing one job, it's underperforming. Example. Imagine using $1 to provide collateral for a loan. Job 1, using that loan to buy a rental property. Job 2, and using the rental income to pay for life insurance. Job 3. $1, 3 jobs. Lesson. Wealthy people don't spend money, they reposition it. Chapter 3. The Private Banking Secret. This chapter dives into what is often called infinite banking or family banking. Golubev explains how to use high cash value life insurance as a personal revolving credit line. Story. He illustrates how a family can finance their own cars, weddings, and business startups by borrowing against their own collateral rather than giving interest to a commercial bank. Lesson. Stop exporting your interest. When you pay a bank interest, that money leaves your family tree forever. When you bank yourself, the interest stays in your circle. Takeaway. Look into specially designed whole-life contracts that prioritize cash liquidity over death benefits. Chapter 4. Protecting the Castle. Asset Protection. It doesn't matter how much you make if a single lawsuit can take it all. Dr. Golubev discusses the legal moats the wealthy build around their assets. Own nothing, but control everything. Using trusts, LLCs, and offshore structures to ensure that your name is not directly attached to your assets. This makes you an unattractive target for litigation. Lesson. Asset protection must be set up before the storm hits. You can't buy fire insurance while the house is already burning. Chapter 5. The Legacy Blueprint. The final chapter shifts from math to mindset. Golubev argues that hidden money rules aren't just about cash. They are about intellectual capital. Story. He compares the Vanderbilt family, who lost their fortune, to the Rockefeller family, who preserved it. The difference wasn't the amount of money, it was the family constitution and the rules for how heirs could access wealth. Lesson. Inherited wealth without inherited wisdom is a curse. Takeaway. Create a family mission statement and teach your children the hidden rules early so the wealth lasts for generations. The book concludes with a call to action. Dr. Golubev emphasizes that these rules are not secrets. They are simply hidden in plain sight within the tax code and legal system. You don't need to be a millionaire to start using the rules of millionaires. You use the rules to become one. Finally, friends, if this summary gave you the clarity and the push you needed, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing book summaries.